Hello, my dazzling and dazzlement. Today is a video on designing. I'm going to be designing some human Animal Crossing characters. This franchise basically it's a cute little video game where you caretake cute villagers and get to know them while designing a pretty place, which is a good segment to who I'm drawing. So with all that, the responsibility you have, we get this girl, Isabel, because she Isabel. She is a NPC that helps you with the maintenance and other orders. She is one of my absolute favorite characters. She's such a hard worker and pulls many all-nighters. Oh my god, girl. Haven't we all? She's real. And that's coming from a former insomniac. Isabel is also a very spunky, young at heart character. She fans over this cute boy named KK Slider. I would too. He's literally naked. But yeah. She had my admiration, and when I was young, I used to doodle her actually living and having fun. Cause damn girl, I'm a workaholic, but please come hang out with me. About her design, I kept it relatively the same to her Animal Crossing New Leaf design. I made few changes, like adding a puffier bow because it looks cute and younger while still being a tad bit professional, and a bell on her hair tie, because of her name, and it gives it a bit of a cute girl charm. I also gave her a bunch of KK Slider merch because this girl be caught blushing over this man and fanning and baby I'm married and I get you. I also gave her a purse with the extra charms, and I added bright blonde undersides to her hair, adding to the young look. So with Isabel's design, I wanted to keep her younger, mostly 19 to 20, due to how she behaves. She gives me very young adult vibes. And so, yeah, that was about it with her design. I always loved her in the games New Leaf, the first Animal Crossing game that I played. I got to see the very hardworking workaholic side of her. I mean, I think in all the games that she's in, they depict her this way. But yeah, I just loved seeing her come out and like be so enthusiastic and happy. It always made me feel very enthusiastic to want to help like the village and stuff and do my memorial duties. And so yeah, something else that I would love to do when I was younger would be drawing her like living. I drew her attending the Halloween like festivities. I drew her actually relaxing. I also drew her hanging out with my player character because I couldn't help myself. I just love drawing Animal Crossing so much. It always brings me so much joy to draw Animal Crossing because it's just so fun and so cute and wholesome. Something else about Isabel is her determination to help the player make the best of the place that she can, like you can. And her vibes were just very infectious to me, and I would just love to go see her every day and be like, baby, come hang out with me, please. You've been doing enough paperwork. Come on. And yeah, that was like Animal Crossing New Leaf is my utmost favorite game and my first introduction to her. I also love that she's very spacey. She tends to drift off in thought, and that's also something else that gives me like younger vibes with her, is that she gets very like bashful, she gets very spacey. Something else that I like about her is that she talks about her brother in such a sweet way. It's very nostalgic for her when she talks about him and stuff, and it's really cute. Yeah. Yeah, I'll let some music run now. Since I don't know what else to say about her. She's just amazing, and I could, like, if I had more time to script something, I probably would fan more about her because she's just amazing, but I don't have that time. So yeah, I'm just gonna let music play. See ya. up, Marshall. He's a smug squirrel villager type. He's super cute and gives me a little spicy twink energy. Tiny but mighty. And his hobby is singing, and his unseen hobby is dancing, hence why he has a little bit of a street style. I also thought it fit with his ripped sleeve denim jacket. It's a bit old school that I've seen dancers wear this sort of style. I also gave him a little cute backpack in the shape of a marshmallow, which some believe is reference to his name. And on it with his tail pattern, so when he wears it, it would look a bit like a tail from his side profile. I also drew him a bit chunky. He would have a bit more tummy because in his in-game model, he's short and he has a little bit of a stump vibe. And he's very round, has cute cheeks, and he gave me cute, chunky, introverted boy vibes. I added a cap to add the purple inner ear color on top. And yeah, the rest was pretty much my choice. I do think later on I will do more of these. But instead of doing these massive spreadsheets, I'll show their entire body and outfit in one pose and draw them with their villager. And I'll probably do it in a more simplified style because while I do love how these turned out, they are a bit complex and don't showcase the design too well, in my opinion at least. And yeah, he's overall an adorable character and apparently a bit of a flirt. He is been seen flirting with players. At least that's what they say about him. I had to read about him since he's not one of the villagers I have ever owned, but I did love the design, and I'm not the only one since he's been sold on the Animal Crossing black market for like real and in-game money, probably in Oregon. I hope I did him justice though to the fellow marshmallow lovers. His design was relatively easy and I kinda already had what I wanted in mind for him, so it was a bit of a no-brainer, though I did put quite a bit of thought into his outfit. I really wish I put him in a pose that shows more of his body because I'm a sucker for drawing various different body types, especially chunky, chubby, overweight. It's so fun to draw. So I'm really sad that I didn't get to draw him like that. Well, show it more. But I'll definitely be aiming for more simpler illustrations for the next time. If you guys have any suggestions of Animal Crossing characters you'd like to see, please tell me because I definitely want to do more of these and exercise my designing skills as I'm really lacking in them, and getting to do this will definitely help. I plan on doing much more videos like this. I have a list with like 40 plus ideas. I'm not joking. I want to make videos in a similar fashion to this one. And make a bunch of characters and designs. I really want to use my channel to practice. Also, since I have some free time to talk, I'd like to throw some attention to my Patreon. You can see these works and videos far before they're released, and I'll be showing sketches in process and commissions, personal works, and so on. I'm also planning on doing tutorials, so I'll probably be doing a character design tutorial as well if it's requested enough. Of course, I have many plans for Patreon and special stuff that they can get, so check the links below to check that out. And my other socials. The next one we have is Blue Bear, suggested by my hubby, one of his favorite villagers. I did have her as well in one of my saves in New Leaf. She's super cute and I didn't know she was a cub. I had originally planned her older, but when I looked her up, she was a bear cub. Though I guess it makes sense since she's a smaller bear, because they do have a bigger bear body type, and it also makes sense with her house style and some of the things that she says in game, because she does have an immature way of going about things. I think the Nukipedia refers to her earlier personality, or I just haven't talked to her enough. But she's supposed to be very competitive and has a tendency to overreact in trivial and small conversation, and desperate when she's faced with competitive loss. I mean, baby, I get you, but I will not go to your lengths. She'll ask the player for stuff to help her in endeavors, and also apparently she has the attention span of a dog. My God, me and you both, baby. I have such a whack attention span. Like, please help me. But yeah, I had the fun of getting to draw a little wee baby bear, and I absolutely love how she came out. She's so small, she thinks she's tough. I just had to add her being cocky and losing and instantly losing and breaking down, having a meltdown. It is kind of funny watching kids have complete meltdowns over the smallest things. Like, once I had to babysit and the baby just broke down and screamed like we were murdering him. Like, dude, relax. I'm just changing your pampers. I'm not killing you. No one's hurting you. It was really funny, actually. I tried not to laugh, but I couldn't help it. And I did calm him down, though, eventually. And about her design, I gave her little bear buns and a bobble hair tie, the little ball hair tie, to give her that white inner ear look while still being a human accessory. I also gave her normal yellow flannel dress because it really gave me summer child vibes. Plus, she actually does care a lot what she looks like and will ask the player what they think of her outfit. So it makes sense to also keep her tidy and dressing up. I added a shirt underneath because I'm not comfortable with kids showing too much skin. So this is a good way of keeping her feminine, clean, and a bit tomboy, as she gives me a bit of that vibe with her attitude. I also died to give her these adorable little bear Crocs because I think Crocs are actually cute and fun, especially when kids wear them. They're often themed, like I've seen dino ones. There's also the normal Crocs, and kids just litter them with stickers. It's really cute, actually. Really charming. I had to give her some as well. And I also gave her casual gym track clothes. In one of the Animal Crossing games, they have track where the villagers race around. And it is adorable, so I thought it fit her. And normally, when I do character design, I think about their personality, how they might wear things, how they care to look, what interests them, how they would like to be in their situation. And they may be in cultural appropriation, and what they believe in can change a lot of the design. I personally aim towards more practical costume outfit designs, but I have done many fantasy as well. Basically, it's good to know what you want with the design. A lot of anime often go for the more aesthetic and non-practical approach to achieve a more fantastical design, while more slice of life anime and normal setting media tend to gravitate towards practical and or common wear and or even historical. There's many exceptions. There's even in between, both practical and non-practical. What usually helps me is knowing the character. For example, a fabulous glam character, but it only shows it outside, might wear something like the sloppy character, but only indoors and when they're chilling. But outside is glamorous, sparkly, probably layers to put on, because let's face it, fancy outfit is layers and layers upon insecurities. I'm kidding. So yeah, when it comes to features, I often give serious, mysterious, and or anything alike characters a slim, fierce eye or features like that. And for bubbly and young characters, they often have rounder, friendlier features. This is also something called shape language, and it helps express a feeling and personality. So it's good to learn that as well when it comes to character design. Something as well as scars, body marks, etc. can help a design feel unique or basic. Usually what helps is give it a reason. For example, a scar across the eye, the most generic scar. I do love it, but it is overdone. But if you put a story behind it, it can make it all the more memorable. For example, let's say that this character has a scar over the eye, and many believe it's a war battle scar. but it's actually a self-inflicted scar due to the character actually regretting what they've done. And this will be a symbol to remind them of what they did. And maybe later on in the story, they come to terms with it and see the scar as something more. Something I've learned is that giving a story and reason makes generic things all the more interesting. But yeah, that'll have to do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, bonk the bell and subscribe and suggest what you'd like to see in the comments and let me know your thoughts. Also, a special thanks to my Patreons, Impact and Jazzy. Thank you all, my dazzlings and dazzlemen, and bye bye.